So in the article, I spent some time breaking down this voice MFMX FMSyncLeadMS envelope. Sorry, that's a mouthful. Basically, this is an emulation of analog style oscillator hard sync. This has been a sound that's been really missing in our repertoire of FM timbres, because fundamentally what the process of hard sync is in the traditional analog synthesis systems, and we haven't been able to deal with those types of things in FM. But FMX and motion sequences give us new modulation routing possibilities. It's reflected in so many of the examples that I've done in this series related to the integer modulation of the carrier operators. And part of the reason for that is that, first thing I did when I got my montage is I wanted to dive in and find something new that I couldn't do on any of my other FM synths, and good oscillator hard sync was one of them. So in doing the explorations to put together a convincing and accurate recreation of that, that's why you hear a lot of those examples in the work as we've gone along. Plus, I think it's a really neat usage of FMX versus the other Yamaha FM systems. Plus, it's a cool sound, especially when you've heard it interplay with all the various arpeggiators and stuff to really make some timbre shifts. So it's a favorite of mine, so sorry if you think I've overused it, but hey, that's the way it goes. Anyway, so let's hear this. I'm going to actually play scene 3, because each scene has different envelope shapes for our sync effect. Let's turn off the effects. As I mentioned, I have different envelope shapes programmed into the scenes. Scene 1 has basically static sync. It's sort of the classic FM sync sound. So it's got that overtone structure of having a synced oscillator, but doesn't have any of the harmonic motion. Here's scene 2. A very, very fast version. Scene 8 is a very slow version with a real fancy loop in it. Here's scene 5. And again, this is a monophonic lead sound, so the monophonic nature of the motion sequence plays right into our hands. If you want to play it polyphonically, I've got assignable switch 1 to toggle between the two modes. So that's using your assignable switch 1. So you can see I've set my knobs up to control our carrier resonance and our carrier ratio. When you see that blue-green graphic here, that means that's linked to our super knob, and we're using the motion control. If you would see the front panel switches and knobs, you'd see all the LEDs going crazy. So you can manually change knob 1 to change the character of the sound.